Okay, hey guys, what's up? So I am hanging out here with Dan, and Dan runs marketing for the Apps Without Code team. And what we're doing today is talking to you about one of the marketing tools that we love to use on our team. And we wanted to review it with you, tell you about it, give our full evaluation of it so you can see if it's a tool that you want to use in your own business. So today, we're talking about a tool called Sumo. And what Sumo is a software that you put onto your website, and it captures email signups really easily, really quickly. It's got a really beautiful sort of look and feel when you jump in there. And so it has a pop-up that comes on the site, or it's sort of a pop-up in the corner, one pop-up that'll come over the whole page. You get to choose what the pop-up looks like, and it asks people to subscribe to your email list, to get on your wait list for your app, whatever it is. You can use whatever call to action you want, but it's a really good way to start building your list of potential customers. So we use Sumo. We really like it, and I want to walk you through how it works. So there are actually a couple different tools that it gives you. It's really a toolkit, a suite of tools you can put on your website and try and test out for building your list. Dan, do you want to walk us through the 4 different types of major tools that they have that we use?
Sure thing, yeah. So there are 4 tools Tara mentioned that are specific for list building. One is called the List Builder. It's pretty self-explanatory. That's sort of like the main pop-up that you would see when you first come onto a website, asking you for your email address and an opt-in. The second is a welcome mat, and that's basically a full screen takeover that takes over your screen when you first come to the website, or later. There's different display rules, but it takes over the whole screen, and you have an option to either opt in or just move on and hide that welcome mat. The third is a smart bar, and that's a bar that goes either along the top of your screen or the bottom, and it's the same kind of customizable opt-in form, as the others. You can also add like a countdown timer on there for special promotions. Super cool. And then the fourth is a scroll box, and that's a box that's really queued up when you're scrolling down the site. So sometimes you'll notice when you're scrolling down on, say, a blog, a pop-up might appear halfway down the page, queuing you to sign up for email updates or something else like that. That's what the scroll box is. So there's 4 super powerful tools for list building that Sumo comes with right out of the box.
Yeah. Can you show us a little bit about what it looks like?
Yeah, just one second here. Okay, so here we are in the back end of Sumo. This is what the admin looks like, and here you'll see a bunch of the apps that we just talked about. So you've got the smart bar, the scroll box, the welcome mat, list builder here. You'll also notice there's some of the other tools that we just touched on briefly. So you've got analytics, heat maps, social share buttons, things like that. But let's go in and take a look at just one of these tools. We'll go into the smart bar. And right in here is sort of the interface you'll see. So within the design tab, you've got a whole bunch of different options for designing whatever kind of opt-in it is that you're putting together. So this is the smart bar. So this is something that would appear on either the top or the bottom of the screen. You've got your email opt-in. You can customize all of the text. You can change fonts, change colors. You can change the backgrounds. Really anything. Like I mentioned, there's a countdown timer you can turn on or off here, so that's super cool. We've actually used that for Apps Without Code when we've run special promotions and that sort of thing. If you do one of the premium plans for Sumo, you'll also get access to a whole library of templates that you can use, which is super cool. On the free plan, you don't have access to all of those templates. I think you get a couple, but not anywhere near the amount that you get here. And it's really cool because, you'll see, I'll just click through a couple of these. You get a bunch of different options. So really cool. I mean, for the people that aren't design savvy like me, it's a lot easier and more intuitive to use. A couple of the other tabs that you'll see here in the admin are behavior. So if we go into behavior, you can actually set the rules that denote when your list builder, your smart bar, or your welcome mat displays. So you can see, this one's set right now to always show, but you can, or do not show rather, after the visitor has already seen it. This one's toggled right now to show no matter what. You can also choose to direct people to a different URL as soon as they've gone through the opt-in. The placement is something that you have multiple options over. For a smart bar, like I said, you can do the top of the page, the bottom of the page. Does it move along with the screen? Is it static? There's a whole bunch of options, and those options are going to, of course, vary based on which app you're actually using. For more advanced users, you can even create custom forms using custom HTML. You can place tracking pixels, and then you create campaigns, which is a really nice way to actually do some A/B testing. If you have one of the paid plans, you can do A/B testing and test multiple smart bars, multiple list builders, whatever it might be, and you can change up the frequency or how often those are displaying. You've got a bunch of cool options for what you want to work with here on the back end.
Yeah, this is awesome, Dan. Thank you for walking us through that.
Yeah, super, there's a ton going on here, but hopefully that gives you just a little preview.
Yeah. So we wanted to walk you through our report card for SumoMe, what we grade it and what we give it and how we evaluate it. When it comes to price and value, we're giving SumoMe a C+. There are other competitors out there that are cheaper. What's interesting is that all the competitors in this market seem to have a free plan option. So SumoMe definitely has a free plan option, but once you jump up to the next plan, it's $39 a month. I'm sorry, $29 a month. And so you're paying about $30 for all of those premium features, which are all the different types of designs. And basic plan is free. You get a limited number of website visits. It's actually kind of weird that it doesn't tell you exactly what that number is. You can use it on one site. And you get to use all of those apps that Dan showed you in that app suite. And then for the $29 a month program, you can do up to 5,000. You have up to 5,000 visitors on your site, and it will show that to up to 5,000 people, your pop-up to 5,000 people when they come to your site. But you get some cool things like A/B testing and the full selection of templates and all that good stuff. So I just wanted to give you that quick rundown, and the prices go up from there. But you should be good with some of these lower price point options.
The other nice thing too that I just want to mention really quick is that when you do pay for a premium plan with SumoMe, you get access to the integration. So if you're using something like MailChimp for your list building and for your email service, it just integrates right into there, and it will update your email addresses in there accordingly. So it's really nice.
Yeah, one of the reasons we gave this a C+ on price and value was because while there is a free plan, you really need the more advanced, at least that $29 a month plan, in order to actually automate the process of sending your emails and your signups to some other place. So while you can for a while do the free plan and just manually copy and paste, you have to do it every week before they disappear, and it adds a lot more work for you. So we really see it as a plan where you kind of need to do the paid option after you are done trialing and experimenting with it. So in other areas, for example, ease of use, we give SumoMe a B+. There's a small learning curve. If you want to do some of those fancier things that were in the settings that Dan showed you, you may have to do a quick little Google search or look at their support documents to figure it out. But for the most part, it's pretty easy to set up. And when it comes to bells and whistles, we give it an A-. It's missing a few non-critical features, but if you're tech savvy, you can make it work. And if you're not tech savvy, you'll be okay without having those extra features. It's really good at giving you your analytics and details, and it has a pretty easy to use user experience for you. So in terms of competitors, Dan, can you quickly tell us who else is out there, what else people could consider to use instead of SumoMe?
Yeah, so there's a bunch of different options available, and really the biggest one out there is called HelloBar. And HelloBar is a lot cheaper than SumoMe up front. It's free, actually, its most basic plan. But the thing is, you actually pay for performance with HelloBar, as opposed to SumoMe, where you're paying a flat rate. With HelloBar, you pay up front $4.95 a month, and then on top of that, you pay per click-through. So however many people decide to actually opt in or continue on through your smart bar, your email list builder, whatever it might be, you're going to pay for those results. And so, your bill 1 month might be a little bit different. It might be higher than SumoMe 1 month and a lot lower another. It really just depends on the kind of results that you're getting. So something to pay attention there.
So overall, we give SumoMe a B+. We like it. We use it on our team. And if you're interested in checking out SumoMe for yourself, hop on to one of those free plans, check it out. Install it on your website. They'll give you a little piece of code that you put on your webpage. It's fine if you have no idea what the code means. I have no clue what the code means. I just they give you instructions, copy this, put it into the header of your page, which you should be able to do on any website builder. Just throw in that piece of code, and that's really all you need to do to set up. But we use it on our team. We really like it, so we wanted to share it with you as one of the things in our toolkit. Okay, awesome. We will talk to you really soon. Have a good day.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.